Hi friends, thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be an all pink everything makeup look. This was inspired by Julia Adams, one of her recent videos. I will leave a little link somewhere to give her a shout out, but she recently did an all pink makeup look that I was very inspired by, and the star of today's show is this set from R.E.M. Beauty. This is their limited edition Yours Truly makeup set. So if you are interested to see the goodness coming, then let's go. My eyes look puffy is because they are, because I was having a moment yesterday. I just wanted to say, if you have been struggling with your mental health, I'm right here with you. If you have felt like lonely or not good enough, or that, you know, nothing matters, that you don't matter, I feel you. Trying not to cry again and get through this video, but just know that you're not the only one feeling that way. And I have been going through it, but I am grateful and optimistic. Anyways, so I had to take a moment. I went ahead and primed my lids with my Kokie Doubletime full coverage concealer, and then I set that with my pink cherry blossom powder from Huda Beauty. I pulled out my Kaleidos Cold Brew palette just for some colors in the crease, and then we're gonna go into the Blend Bunny palette. To start, I'm gonna go ahead and take the lightest matte, and I'm starting up above my crease. So my crease is right here, and I'm gonna go right above that and focus that on the outer corner and flick it outwards towards my temple. Quickly, before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and put my face primer on. That way it has some time to settle in the skin, and I've really been loving my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum. And I always go in with 3 fingertips worth, and I mostly focus around the mouth is where I get the most dry, and then I'll just pat the rest on my cheeks. I don't put any on the forehead just because my forehead doesn't struggle with dryness. Going into this darker pink matte, this one is called Rosy Cheeks. That's the kind of pink that I was wanting to go for. And then I'm gonna go back into my original brush, that blending brush, and just very lightly, with no additional product, just go over those edges. Okay, now I'm pulling out my Yours Truly set. I'm going to go into this sparkly eyeshadow. This is what the set looks like when you pull it out. I will say I did not enjoy the matte formulation. I haven't tried the shimmer formulation of their liquid eyeshadows, but the matte ones were not a win in my opinion. Okay, so there's a quick swatch of 1954. It doesn't have like a base to it. It's like a sparkly topper. Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly what Julia did in her video. So she only put the shimmer on the inner corner and then the outer corner, but not in the middle. So I'm gonna do the exact same. Okay. Pause. Okay, that almost ruined that entire look. So I went in with the doe foot applicator, or I tried to, and just like, you know, and it literally lifted up everything. Like even my concealer that I used as eye primer, like it lifted up everything. So I really want you guys to see how I just put a coat of this on, and like that pink is gone. Like it completely, yeah, so these are just a no, like in general. Like first impression, horrible. Like if you have been able to make the R.E.M. Beauty liquid eyeshadows work, the matte or the shimmer ones. Please tell me how. Like, I want to like these. I really liked the colors that I tried in the matte formula. The colors were beautiful. Last all day. It's just the application of these is like, I don't understand how these got past lab and past like testing. Like, I just genuinely don't understand how they tried this and were like, yep, add to cart. I mean, if anything, this made a good base for that matte eyeshadow. So what I'm thinking is, instead of using that liquid eyeshadow, I'm going to use the highlighter that comes in this collection to do the same thing, to add that sparkle that I want, because I know this formula and I like this formula. There's a swatch, that highlighter. So I really took that highlighter up into this inner nook, like all the way up into my eyebrow. And then I just put a little bit on the very outer corners. And then I'm gonna go back into Lollipops. And I'm gonna put that right in the center where we didn't put that highlighter. I'm going to add a shadow liner on the top, taking this matte brown called Melancholy on a very fine, thin, angled brush. Off of camera, I took some concealer and just sharpened up those wings. This eye look almost gave me a heart attack. We're not done yet though. After I put on concealer and everything, I'm gonna do a little bit of a lower lash detail. But onto the face. I have been really digging this Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator from Urban Decay. So I put 3 fingertips worth and I just rubbed it in between my hands. And I'm gonna basically spread this across the skin like a moisturizer. And then I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just refine that blend more. Before concealer, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Peach Camo Corrector. I don't advise letting these sit because these do dry down pretty quickly. I always pinch my sponge so I can really get in this inner corner. I'm gonna give that corrector some time to set, and I'm gonna take this Dose of Colors winged eyeliner brush, but just the spoolie side, and go through my eyebrows. Make sure there's no like excess foundation or anything. And here is another update for my e.l.f. Instant Lift Waterproof. I showed an update in my video from like 2 weeks ago, I believe. I actually like to brush my eyebrow hairs down instead of, a lot of people do it upwards and then they fill in, but with this kind of product, because it is basically a pomade in a stick, I find it works better if you go downwards with the growth of your eyebrow hairs going down instead of going against them, because this can kind of be sticky. And then once I've added the color, then I'll brush them upwards. Now going in with my favorite Butter Glow concealer, and I'm gonna put some on the sides of my nose just to brighten the center of my face. I got a little pink powder puff. Everything has to be pink for this video. With my pink powder from Huda Beauty. So I pick some of that powder up, concentrating it on that point, and then I go into the palm of my hand and really work it in with patting and circular motions just so it's evenly dispersed. And then I'll go in and set my concealer. Okay, I don't think I was recording that last section, but basically what I did is I took this brown gel eyeliner from Ulta Beauty. This is in the shade Chocolate. And I put that really, really close to the lash line. And then once I got right past my pupil right here, instead of following the curve of the lower lashes like I normally do, I went straight outwards instead. And I'm making sure that the bottom of that line is very flat. And then I took the eyeliner brush that we used earlier and I took off the product, so no additional product on here, and I just used it to blend that out. And then once we get past the pupil on the outer part of our eye, then that's where I just take this point, just the tip of it, and I start to flick straight outwards like this. So earlier when I used concealer to clean up this wing on the top lid, I went in with this Glisten Cosmetics number 3. It's a very, very small pointed brush. And so this just has the leftover concealer from earlier. I'm not adding any more concealer to the brush. And I'm gonna go on top of this wing and just clean that up. And then I'm also going underneath the wing, starting on this side of the pupil. Just like that. So just very, very subtle. I'm taking my NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in 604 Milk. It's just a white. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. But then in this outer corner, I'm actually gonna pull that white down into this negative space between our wings that we've created. We're still going, okay. Okay, so now I'm taking a small angled brush. This is clean, nothing on it. And going back into that pastel pink that we used to highlight the lid. And I'm gonna basically fill in the white parts with this pink. Okay, 84 years later, I'm finally done messing around with this eye look. I'm gonna add mascara and everything. I like the very end after setting spray and everything. But yeah, so I filled in those white spaces with that pastel pink. And then I also took that NYX Jumbo pencil in the inner corner as a base and then put the pastel pink on top of the white base so that it really pops out. Cute! What do you guys think? I've never done a look like this. This is fun. Onto the face. So going in with my Luminous Putty Bronzer from e.l.f. So I brought out a couple of options. This is Dream Hour from Tower 28. And then my Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in Rosy Rosewood. And also this e.l.f. Liquid Camo Blush in Dusty Rose. I think this Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush will pair really nicely with these like purpley pinks that we have on the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlighter first. So going in with the limited edition highlighter topper in the shade Honeymoon High. Ooh, that is so pretty. And then going in with my Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush. I always take a fluffy brush like this. This is a Real Techniques 400. I believe this is their blush brush. And I really just coat the entire brush like this. I just twirl and roll the brush so it's evenly coated. Give it a good shake. I really only take the tip of my brush to apply the product, and I don't put a lot of pressure. It's very, very light pressure. Last thing I need to do before setting the face is putting some brow gel in. So this is the Colourpop brow gel in the shade Dark Brown. Normally I do go in with an actual setting spray, but the way that this Urban Decay tinted moisturizer wears, I don't need to do a lot of prepping or setting because it just wears so beautifully. It doesn't settle into fine lines. It doesn't emphasize any dryness. It looks really, really good even after 8-10 hours of wear. So I'm gonna add a little bit of hydration to the skin with my Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I'm not gonna wear any falsies today because I feel like falsies would take away and cover up too much of our eyeshadow. So just mascara for today, and I'm using my anti-gravity mascara from Milani for the top lashes. And for my bottom lashes, my e.l.f. Lash and Roll as always. And I'm gonna do the same thing Julia did in her video where she really focused that lower lash mascara in the center of the eye, lining up with our pupil. I'm actually not gonna put any mascara on the outer corner. For lip liner today, I'm going in with Tower 28's Work of Art. And I'm gonna do something I've been doing recently where I only really line right in the center. So I overline the Cupid's bow, and then I'll line right in the center of my bottom lip. And then I take my finger and I just brush on the inside of my mouth. And I just bring down and diffuse that lip line. So it's not a full lip line. I'm really only focusing on the middle so that my lips look taller this way. I am gonna go in with the gloss that comes in that Yours Truly set, which is Pink Razor. But before that, I do want just a little bit more color on the lips. So I'm going to use my AF94 Matte Lip Crayon in Soda Popped. I've been using this almost every single time I wear any kind of lip product. And I'm gonna put this all over the lips. Now we're going into Pink Razor. I've never tried this color before. Ooh. She was ready. Holy shit. And with my finger, I'm gonna dab the excess all across. Okay, I'm gonna fix my hair and I'll be right back with the final look. I turned my lights off so we could really see all of the colors, how everything is looking true to light. This is officially my favorite makeup look I've ever done. In the history of this channel, this is officially my new favorite. I was a little worried because things got off to a rocky start. I didn't even want to film today because I have been feeling a little down, but that's just the power of makeup. Like, this completely transformed my mood, and I'm very happy that I took the time to film. I'm so glad of how everything turned out. If you like this look, if you want more looks, more tutorials, more get ready with me's and other makeup things, then like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, you should comment the brain emoji. Comment the brain emoji if you made it to this part of the video. And I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one.